This is Damon L. Jacobs.
And I'm Roger Newcomb. Welcome to the Creative Arts Daytime Emmy Awards.
We are coming to you from Los Angeles, California, and we have all the best interviews coming up with the people behind the scenes and in front of the scenes that make the shows awesome.
It's an exciting night. They're going to award lots of different categories.
And some surprises too, so stay tuned. I'm here with Brad Sanders from Bold and the Beautiful, who does the clearance update.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Hey, David Jacobs. What's happening?
Are you having a good time so far?
I'm having a grand time. I'm a nominee, dude. I'm working. Yeah, so excuse me. I'll have 2 cheeseburgers. I'm a nominee, by the way. And I'll have that with fries. Did I tell you I'm a nominee?
You better get it for
Emmy,
him.
Emmy nominee.
Tell us about the category you're nominated in.
This is a new category called New Approaches Daytime Entertainment.
Yes.
And first time this year. So we got nominated with, I think, Ellen DeGeneres' syndicated show and Rollin' Jersey and a couple of other reality type shows. So we're in with some really stiff competition. Wow. But if I don't win, I'm going to jack Ellen DeGeneres, okay?
What are you going to say if you get up there tonight?
Well, if I get to say something up there, and I'm so glad you asked me this question, I'm going to just thank God for the opportunity to express the creativity He put in me through the work with Bill Bell and Brad Bell and Lee Bell and the Bell television family. I mean, because it's a real wonderful opportunity. And like I tell Brad all the time, I'm so glad Lee and Bill Bell had children so you can give me this opportunity.
What better compliment can you give somebody? That's awesome.
Yeah, I love those people, man. We've been working together for more than 20 years. I used to do all the on-air promos for daytime at CBS.
That's right. That's right.
You know,
I know that voice is like, you can't miss that voice. It's a great voice.
I had a great opportunity to work with Bill Bell and ask him all questions about soaps and all that stuff, and Lee Phillip Bell. And I grew up listening to Lee in Chicago when she had her own television show.
That's right.
Yeah, so...
Did you have formal voice training, or does this kind of expertise just come naturally?
Well, actually, I had the voice since I was like 13. But learning how to use it over the years through various means of voice training and reading and just practicing and listening to good people and asking them questions about, hey, how did you do that? I used to go into the booth and have to wait for Don LaFontaine. And I would listen to I would watch what he's doing. Okay. Because I would like to see what he did with his mouth and his throat, how he positioned his mouth in a world where there were people on CBS television. And most people think that I originated this line, but I did not. Don LaFontaine answered the question one time. One of the young announcers, well, I want to get into voiceovers. How do I get into voiceover work? He goes, wait until I die.
Yikes.
Well,
yikes.
Wait's over. Don would appreciate that. Don was a wonderful guy. And Don, I hope you heard that one, because he would love that.
So I'm here with Birgit Muller, who is nominated tonight for the Bold and the Beautiful for Best Costume. So speaking of which, first of all, let's take a look. This is so gorgeous. You look so great. Did you design your own dress? Or
not this. Usually I wear my own designs, but not today.
Yes. What have been some of the greatest challenges for you of being a costume designer at Bold and the Beautiful?
Well, the fact that it's about the fashion industry, and I am the person behind the scenes that does all the designs for the actors who are the so-called designers. So I'm constantly competing against myself, and that's a huge challenge.
That is, and I know especially on daytime, oftentimes you're doing so much with sometimes somewhat diminishing resources, but you make it work.
We have to.
How do you do that?
You just have to make it work, and at the end of the day, you go like, wow, I was able to accomplish that. So.
Well, we talked about the challenges. What are some of the greatest rewards for you of working on Bold and the Beautiful and doing costumes?
Well, like tonight, you get nominated, and then all the hard work is worth it. So.
Yes. If you, or when you get up there tonight, who would be the first person you're going to thank?
Well, obviously my cast and crew members of the show, my producers, and my friends who have had to support me with these hard-working days for so many years.
Wow.
It was great to get that acknowledgement just before leaving the show.
I'm here with Jack Allocco and David Kurtz, who just won for Best Music for Bold and the Beautiful again, because we talked to you last year. It's so great to see you guys again.
Thank you.
So tell me about the episodes you submitted this year.
It was the homeless story.
Yes.
It was just this fantastic show. A lot of heart. I mean, groundbreaking. Really, they took characters on the show and put them in a realistic situation, like blending of reality TV and a soap opera. I think it was brilliant. Just brilliant.
and gentlemen,
Really great.
How do you come up with a composition when you learn what the show is going to be doing, and how do you come up with a composition for this?
Oh my God! Carefully. Yeah. Well, we just look at the picture, try to get the sense of the feel, the emotional context, and we try and enhance whatever is there.
Wow.
And the video was fabulous, so we had a lot to work with.
So do you see the footage and then compose the music, or is it all at the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you guys are winning again. Does it ever get tiring? Like, now I've got to get up there and accept another award.
Very good. It's very good. It's very good. Yeah.
Where is the award from last year? Did you each get one, or
Each got one, yes.
Each get one. Where do you keep them?
Mine's on my fireplace.
Okay.
It's pretty cliched. On the
Mine's on my 3-year-old's piano.
What's coming up for Bold and the Beautiful this summer? Anything you can preview for us about the composition?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Yeah, we can't tell you.
We don't want to turn this into a snuff film, so we're going to leave it at that. Multi-Emmy winner tonight because the show keeps winning and winning.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
What a wonderful night. It's fantastic.
I know there's so much going on around us right now. How does it feel to you to see your show being rewarded for so many creative and technical Emmys tonight?
Oh, it's wonderful because, as all the shows do, we work so hard and we try to make every episode great.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful music and it's just wonderful. Makeup, but we don't know what will come next. But 2 great wins so far. It's fantastic.
Well, and many are predicting on Sunday we're going to be seeing a lot more.
Well, that
Any
would
thoughts
be wonderful.
about that?
I don't know. There are a lot of great submissions this year. So hopefully we'll be recognized. Maybe not. But it's all good fun.
You won the last 2 years in a row. Do you still get a little bit nervous about this, or?
Absolutely. Yeah. We had an incredible episode that we submitted this year.
Absolutely.
And it was the hottest day on record. 2 episodes,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And Susan back here did a fabulous
Susan,
job.
who's doing incredible work, and she's nominated. Now, I don't think a lot of people realize that when your show wins for Best Music, you actually get one of the awards because you are composing the music. The music we saw on those beautiful episodes with Susan Flannery last October.
Yes,
you were part of the composition team of that.
Part of the competition team, definitely. And going back to 1987 with the opening theme. But it's really David Kurtz and Jack Allocco who do so much of that, and all of it, really. They're fantastic.
Well, how do you balance producing the show and doing the music as well? How do you bring all that together?
Well, I like to think I'm like 90% a writer, and then I just try to do the rest of it. But a writer at heart.
Yes. And still a music writer as well.
Yes.
Still in your heart, obviously.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
What can you preview for us about Bold and the Beautiful this summer? What can we look forward to?
Well, one thing we can look forward to is the next generation. We have Steffi and Hope and a whole new generation of leading men and women. So, all of that, the first time you make love, the first time you get engaged, just all of that early romance. It's fun to have that next generation growing up and ready to go, and Scott Clifton and so many great actors who will be leading the charge.
What's ahead for Stephanie, if you can tell us anything?
Well, Stephanie, she turned very good, and then she had a little misstep, and
it happens to the best of us.
It happens, but the question is, will Stephanie ever accept her Brooke, her son's wife?
Right. That is the ongoing challenge.
Maybe someday that will happen. Hopefully.
I'm here with the Emmy-winning makeup artist from Bold and the Beautiful. I'm going to let you introduce yourselves.
I'm Christine Lai-Johnson.
Jackie Brubaker. Melissa Sandora.
Allyson, Carey.
Okay. Congratulations. So which episodes did you submit for consideration this year?
The statue, the 2 guys that are actors on our show that we did from head to toe as plaster statues, and then they come to life in the fashion show. And it's a Grecian fashion show, so it's all mixed together, and then they come to life, and then they have a little fist fight, and it's really hilarious. Dueling statues.
How long did all of that take with all that makeup? How long did all of that take to do?
Hours.
About almost like 3 hours each.
3 hours each.
3 hours each.
But there was 2. And there was 4 of us. We had to, quadruple team them to be able to do it in the span that we have short, amount of time on soap. So we have to just do it really as fast as we can. And it came out great.
Hearing these days on daytime that anyone gets 3 hours to prepare for a scene is almost unheard of. That's wonderful.
Yeah, so
That's wonderful. What are some of the biggest challenges that you have faced as makeup artists, given that, it's been more work harder, work faster? What are some of the challenges that come with that?
Well, even when you're doing from beauty makeup to special effects makeup, you have to figure out how to get down and dirty as fast as you can and create something that looks as realistic as you can in a short period of time. So that's the challenge.
Right, I'm here with Emmy Award-winning and Emmy-nominated Susan Flannery. How are you this evening?
I'm great, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm so happy to see you.
I'm happy to see you. You look handsome.
Oh, thank you. I try. So it's so exciting. You got to present some awards tonight.
Yes.
And we've spoken about how important it is to show support for the people behind the scenes, the ones that are there almost all night long, creating the magic that we get to see on screen.
That's right, absolutely.
Yes.
Without them, what would we be? Unmade up, unadorned, and just standing there naked.
Which, we could.
In some
it would be an experiment.
Be okay.
It's okay. So what's coming up for Stephanie this summer?
Oh Lord, I have no idea. She's probably. I think she. I think she becomes a hatchet murderer.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
After
pretty wild.
her spiritual breakthrough, she kind of goes the other way,
That's
huh?
right, exactly.
Those were such powerful episodes that you submitted, where Stephanie goes to Skid Row. What was that like for you as a person to be there and experience those scenes and filming those scenes?
Well, the thing that was the most amazing to me that 20 years ago we did a homeless story down in Skid Row, and we did it again, and I thought, haven't we, has this country not come any further along that we can take care of our own people? I mean, it's just extraordinary.
What do you think we've come any further or no?
No, well, an awful lot of it is, the Union Rescue Mission and the local churches down there and the groups, the support groups. But if you didn't have them, I mean, the social network has just been sort of, shrunk, and it's hard. And so many people are there because of financial situations.
Right.
Not necessarily drugs or alcohol or emotional problems.
Right, because that is a stereotype.
That is the stereotype.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people there that, of course, have those problems, but an enormous number of people now because of the financial situation in the country. So it's very upsetting, yeah.
In my perspective, I know that a lot of this comes from untreated mental illness, or people cannot afford or have services to decent mental health services who end up in homeless shelters, and that's one of the things I have faced as a therapist that's challenging.
Yes.
What can people do if they want to give something or contribute something? If they don't have a lot of money, how can they help continue this cause and keep this awareness going?
Well, they can write to their congressmen and their senators, and their state assembly and state senators in California, and they can tell them, we need you to do something. We need the government to step up and help at a time that's really desperate for 9, 10, 14 million people out of work.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know about you, but I know sometimes there's clothes that accumulate in my closet or things that I'm not using that I need to
Absolutely.
not be. We are so excited. Are you nervous at all about Sunday? I mean, do you still get nervous about this stuff?
What I want is for the show to win, and I want Heather, Tom, and Scott to win, acting awards. For me, that'll be terrific.